On October 5, 2024, officers with the Ewing Township Police Department were dispatched to a report of a motor vehicle accident on Grand Avenue near the intersection with Summit Avenue. It would later be determined that a southbound 2023 Freightliner M2 was struck by a 2020 Chevrolet Traverse. This crash occurred as the driver of the Chevy was headed westbound on Summit Avenue and she turned northbound onto Grand Avenue. The driver struck the southbound truck as she drifted into oncoming traffic, and her vehicle sustained heavy front end damage, while the rear axle of the truck was also damaged.
Hello. Quick question, is anyone injured? Who was involved? Is anyone injured?
No, we're all okay.
Everyone's good?
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Are you the driver? Excuse me, sir. You the driver?
Yeah.
You injured or anything?
No,
Okay.
no, but I'm gonna need a record for
Well, we
this.
know.
The
Just
entire-
give us a second, okay? You're the only one in the car?
Yeah, I'm the only.
Just have your driver's license, registration, and insurance for me, okay? No injuries at this time. You hear me? Hello. Who was the driver? You were?
Yeah.
Alright, so what happened today?
We literally went to La Crosse, had some dinner, came back, and
Which way were you traveling?
we were traveling this way.
So you're going down this way? Okay.
No, we're going down this way.
No, we were going this way.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going the other way.
So you're going down this way?
Yes.
Okay. Is it possible you can get me your driver's license, insurance, and registration for the vehicle?
Absolutely.
Go ahead. Give me 1 second. Stand by.
$221 Ewing.
Good.
Thanks. You doing okay?
No, not well.
Well, physically. Can I get a zone hook
Gentleman asked me for it.
for Chevrolet Traverse? Do you have any injuries, man?
No.
Alright.
Go ahead. If you can just... they're already detailed.
Get everything, I promise.
I got it. You just want to take care of your kids, I'll get it.
221. Yes, access for the Joe, Summit Avenue.
Go block off exit routes so people stop coming down here.
Like, it's...
What happened?
I was driving, making a turn, and got hit by a truck.
Okay, so which way were you driving?
I was driving this way.
Okay,
As was
on Grand.
indicated. Yes.
Okay.
I was continuing, and
221.
that guy hit me.
Sorry, man. 221.
Best access for the Joe, Summit Avenue.
Yeah, we were doing nothing wrong. It was...
Sorry, they're talking to me. Could you repeat that?
Is the best access for the Joe to come in through Summit Avenue.
Nigga, they can come onto Grand from Parkway or up West Upper Ferry.
The Grand, they can come through this way.
Alright. So you were traveling this way, and what were you said you were going to make a left?
Yes.
Where?
We were literally just trying to get home. I can...
Right,
even-
wait, where were you trying to make a left onto? Here? This road right here?
Grand Avenue.
Well, we're on Grand Avenue.
And then up 700 feet to Upper Ferry.
Well, West Upper Ferry is down there. But you said you were traveling this way.
I literally was.
So you're traveling away from West Upper Ferry. West Upper Ferry is down that way.
I am new to the area. I'm sorry, I don't want to...
No, you're fine. Let's just... I just need... don't. If you push that, it's just going to blow more smoke out of me.
sorry. I don't want you to inhale that.
Where... Okay, so you're on Grand. Where were you trying to go? That way? Or you're traveling this way, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you said you made a left turn?
Sorry, I'm a little out of sorts right now.
Okay.
Yes, I was following directions to get to my brother's house. And it's just how it happened.
Okay, so... But... I'm trying to figure out how the collision occurred.
I completely understand that. I'm trying to give you all the information that we were going in the direction we needed to go.
Do you remember which direction you're going? Because, I mean,
No, in all honesty, I'm going through a divorce. Just moved in with my brother who lives there.
Okay.
And I was traveling through the directions I had.
What were you doing prior to this? Where were you prior to this?
Lacrosse. So we practice at the lacrosse club.
Alright, so prior to this you were at was it a gym?
No, it was a field, the village field in Lawrenceville.
Okay, that was immediately before this?
Yes.
Did you guys have anything to drink there?
Why are there?
The ambulance is here to check on your children. Did you guys have anything to drink there?
No.
Okay. You just I understand you're in a crash, but you seem they're over there. You seem very disoriented. As I'm just trying to get simple things here. Where you're going and what happened before the crash. And you're having trouble explaining that to me.
I'm not.
It's making me worry, and you're slurring your speech a little. So it's either an injury from this, or you guys were doing something. You were doing something prior.
You all right?
That is infecting.
I would never.
Yeah, and I see there's 3 kids, and I would hope that's what I'm hoping. I just want to I want to rule that out, but you're having a lot of trouble helping me out here with what's going on.
Yeah. Hi, Mom.
All right.
Hi, how are you?
Wonderful.
What's your name?
Megan,
Where are you right now, Megan?
in Ewing Township.
Okay, what happened?
So I was taking my kids from practice.
Okay.
So I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can talk to him. I'm listening.
With the ambulance, I'm just making sure you're okay.
No, I'm fine.
You're fine. Okay. What day of the week is it?
Saturday.
Saturday. Are you wearing your seatbelt?
Yes. So,
Do you have any medical problems?
no.
Where were you going?
I was going home to my brother's.
Where's that? Where's home? Okay. Do you have any medical problems?
No.
No. Okay. I see both your hands? Can you squeeze them for me? Good. Hold them straight out like that. Good. Any of this hurt when I touch? No. Any medical problems at all?
No.
No. And the kids were all on seatbelts? And...
No. I'm in car seats. As you can see. Why are you going through this?
I need to find the insurance.
I can send it to you.
Can you show it to me?
Yes.
Can you pull it up on your phone? Yeah, is this...
Man, you got a big hit in the car, in the front end of this car here. We should absolutely go to the hospital.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Yes.
Did you pass out?
No,
Do you remember the whole thing?
I do. I was coming from taking my kids across.
From where?
Village Park in Lawrence.
Okay.
the house that I live in right now.
Officer Hussein Mustafa first arrived on scene, and he made contact with the woman who was driving the Chevy, as well as her 3 daughters. The woman was identified as Megan Fackler. Her 3 daughters were 8, 7, and 4 years of age. Officer Philip Collada arrived on scene shortly afterwards and asked Megan to explain what happened. Megan told the officer that she was headed over to her brother's house along with her 3 daughters. Megan seemed incoherent, and Officer Collada suspected that Megan was impaired. She was evaluated by first responders, but ultimately declined transport to the hospital.
You can't get that close. Yeah. Yeah.
She's disoriented.
Yeah.
Let's pull her out. She said she's fine. She's refusing to be missed.
Yeah.
We can only ask her questions.
Yeah.
What was her first name?
Megan Fackler. None of it's making sense. She said she's going this way, but then she said she's going towards West Upper Ferry. The directions show that she's going towards West Upper Ferry to go downward Little Bertha to Riverview.
I think I'm getting a whiff of it.
Yeah.
Like
It's just hard to tell with the
airbag
airbags.
smell. But she's speaking like she
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And the one kid, you guys determine something else, then we can get the kids to go. Because she's not, at that point, not a consenting adult.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to have to probably run her through the test. It's not, what did that guy say?
So this guy basically told me that he was driving this way and she was coming, she was here, either was trying to take a right or go straight, and she pulled. I also talked to the one witness who saw the whole thing.
Oh, yeah?
A man, I got his information.
Yeah.
I spoke with him. He said he was on this corner right here. He was walking this way. He was actually just left to go to church. I told him he's free to go because I have his information.
Yeah.
He was walking across the street, went behind her car, watched her pull
So
out.
she was on the
She
street.
was on this right here and hit him just straight on, and he thought he was going to top right over. He said he was shitting.
So he was going that way.
He was.
Okay.
So you want it?
Yeah.
And this is all like that. Back seat, right?
Yep.
Just get her over.
Do you have another adult we can get in touch with?
Yeah, it should be able to get a hold of her. She was going to her brother's house.
Hopefully, it will be Kamala Harris.
Can you call your brother, please? So we have another party out here, just in case the kids have to go.
What do you mean?
Can you just call your brother and have him come out? Is he at home right now? Is he at home right now? Can you just give him a call? Wouldn't you want him out here?
No.
You don't want him out here? What kind of relationship do you have with your brother? Is it a good relationship? I mean, you're living with him, right? Trying to get her to get her brother out here. Since he's right around.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I just got in a car accident.
Oh my god, where are you?
This is Officer Collado with Ewing Police. She's at the intersection of Grand and Summit, right down the street from the Luco. If you could get here, please.
Yep.
All right.
Alright.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Where are you at, sir? Are you at your...
I am not. I'm in Hopewell Valley, but I'm about less than 15 minutes away.
Okay. And you're good to drive and everything?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
All right. All right. See you
So I'll
soon.
be there very shortly. Thank you.
All right. Sounds good.
You rolling with us?
Huh?
You rolling with us?
Yeah.
Also, why is there a...
What was that?
So, can you guys talk to me?
Yeah, we...
Just step on out of Testament, or car, Megan.
Air units, just be advised.
Just step on out
Football
of
just calls. We'll take off from them on the stop. We're at Bear Tavern and Jacob Street.
I'm not asking you.
Down Bear Tavern.
Step out of the car. I'm not asking you.
You understand that? I'm not asking you. This is not an option. Step out of the car. Come on.
Vehicle's gonna be a Chevy.
What's that?
No other information.
What's that?
They wait until my brother comes?
No, step out of the car. Because one, we got a tow coming, we got to get this road cleaned up, and we have other calls. We can't sit here and inconvenience you.
I understand.
Alright,
I
so-
work for the DOT. I understand how
so
this
you understand
works.
that you need to step out of the car right now. So you understand that. If you're telling me you understand how we do our job, you understand that you need to get out of the car right now. Come on.
Fine.
What's that? Because I'm going to run you through standardized field sobriety tests. All right? Because you have signs of impairment. Step out of the car.
Why do I have signs
Listen.
of impairment?
If you're going to refuse the test, I'm just going to place you under arrest, and that's it. I'm giving you an opportunity to participate in field sobriety tests. All right? Which will lead to determining whether or not you are or are not impaired. But it would behoove you to get out of the car right now. Because you'll catch another charge.
What does that mean?
I have 2 cars that can break off the accident.
Are you okay running?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, so he has to
You're
leave.
the bad guy.
6-2, if you're
I'm not the
used up
bad
there,
guy.
come back down.
There's no bad guys here. This isn't good guy, bad guy.
But,
You have open bottles in your car.
what do you mean?
You have
Closed.
In the backseat?
yeah. So
In the
and you're slurring your
backseat?
speech. You're showing signs of impairment. Like the other officer said, I'm going to give you an opportunity to run through these tests. But if you refuse, you're just going to be placed under arrest for suspicion of drinking under the influence of alcohol. So, what's it going to be? I don't want... If you have the opportunity to participate in the tests, why wouldn't you take the opportunity to participate in the tests? To show me that you are not impaired.
But it's also my God-given issue to ensure everything. Like, what?
I don't know what that means. So you have one or two options. You participate in the test, and if I deem that you are not under the influence of drugs or alcohol, then we're good to go. We finish this investigation for the crash, and you're good to go with your brother. If you do not participate, based on my observation, if the bottle's in the back, you're showing signs of impairment. All right. So then I'll be forced to place you under arrest for the for suspected driving while intoxicated. So what's it going to be?
What's in the back? So what
There's empty wine bottles in the back. All right.
From weeks ago.
All right. Well, observation's observation. Mixed with you're slurring your speech, you're not understanding.
I am understanding.
You're not, because I gave you two options. And
I do understand, but you also have to understand there's two ways to understand something.
based on my training
It
experience,
is for Bear Tavern and Jacobs Creek.
This-
Just be advised, we'll both saying that males took off near
This
you
is
when
how I
you push them
understand
off the town.
so either I have to keep explaining it over and over. Either you step out and perform the test, or you're going to be placed under arrest. What's it going to be?
Everybody's like, here. Is there any way that we can clear people?
While I perform the
You guys are
test,
fine there. Just go to that area.
I can ask
I'm
people
coming down 295 now.
to go back,
And I'll meet up
if
with
they
the
can go
local
back
officer.
inside, if you're worried about privacy.
Well, that's obviously one of the...
Can you see if these people can go back inside?
What is it?
She doesn't, she's delaying doing the field sobriety.
Because everyone.
Yeah,
Okay.
is out here.
Go on the other side of the truck.
Yeah, we can try to go up
Yeah.
there.
Alright.
I don't have to do anything. I genuinely do understand that, and I respect what you're trying to do right now.
229's out in the area.
Yeah, I mean, if you refuse,
I'm
based
not-
on my information, or observation, you'll be placed under arrest for suspicion of DWI. It's, I mean,
229.
it's one or the other.
They
Like,
provided
you
you
do
with
have
email.
options. But I'm trying
I
to
also
give you...
do have options.
I'm trying to give you
As
the
a
test.
person,
I'm trying to
again,
give you the test
as a
so
state
I can
employee,
prove...
I definitely understand what you're saying.
So I can prove...
But I also have
prove
my
that-
own rights and ensuring that these people are.
Okay, we already discussed that. We already discussed that. We can take you on the
Exactly, so
other
I
side of
think-
the ambulance to perform the test.
I thank you for that.
All right, so let's. If you're going to perform the test, let's go on the other side of the ambulance.
229. He went towards Jacobs Creek.
You can't wait for my brother.
Ma'am, how old are you? You're an adult. Your brother. What is your brother going to do?
You literally don't understand what I went through. So I was.
Ma'am, I'm not here. Like
I was beaten as a wife for so
Okay,
long, and,
and
now
I'm sorry
only
for
with
that,
my
but
brother
we're here-
for the past 3 months
Okay.
because I went to him. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm gonna wait. You don't know what my whole life has been, and it's not your job to know, and I understand that.
But we're not here to debate back and forth. So once again,
Exactly.
we're not waiting
So
for your brother. The ambulance has to go. The
I'm
ambulance.
respectfully asking for.
But your brother has nothing to do with this. Your brother wasn't here. Your brother isn't going to be your savior. Your brother's not going to get you out of this.
I'm not asking.
Okay, well, your brother isn't a part of this, so it's. I'm giving you your options one last time before I place you under the arrest. We are doing the test now, or I'm placing you under arrest for suspicion of driving while intoxicated. It's that simple. You know?
Can I just interject for a second? So listen, obviously your girls are here and they're scared and we don't want to make the situation worse for them, right? I think that, their well-being is the priority here. So you can do the testing, and if you pass all the testing and everything, then, you'll be free to go. If you fail the testing, you'll be placed under arrest for DUI. If you refuse the testing, you're automatically placed under arrest for DUI, okay? So your cooperation is going to make this go as smoothly as possible in front of, for the sake of your girls. If you do the testing, I will make sure to bring your girls with me away so they cannot see you do it, okay? So that way you have privacy and that way they're not witness to it. All right? It's, that's your cooperation with us. Obviously, we can't force you, but I will keep your girls with me so that way they cannot see you do the testing, okay? They're pretty scared and shaken up right now, so I'm just working with them to, keep them calm. They're okay. The ambulance is checking them out and everything, but your cooperation here is what's going to make this, better for them.
Verbal at this time.
Okay? I'm going to go back over with your girls and I'll walk them away so that way you have a chance to, do the testing if you choose to cooperate, which I do recommend. Otherwise, you're just automatically placed under arrest. Okay?
I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for you. Something that's a big deal, all right?
Why is this a big deal?
Why is it a big deal? Driving under the influence?
When a car hit me,
Oh, ma'am, that's not what the witness says, and we're not here to discuss. I gave you opportunity.
again, I work for the DOT, so I also love the actual architecture of what happened.
If you want to monitor if they
All right, well, that's not what we're discussing right now. So you need to step out of the vehicle, your toe is here, and we need to perform these tests, or I'm going to place you under arrest. This is no longer a discussion. So first, you're going to step out of your vehicle, because the tow truck is here. So gather your phone and step out of the vehicle.
Nothing.
No. Or you can put it in your pocket. I don't care where you put it.
Unfortunately, again, you
Okay.
can't have any access to it.
Yep. Right. Where's the key?
In the pocket. It's over there.
Can I just grab shoes? One of the kids is
Yep.
not wearing shoes.
Yep.
Oh, here they are. Thank you.
Did you leave the key in the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Well, they're taking the vehicle, so grab what you need.
know.
Grab what you need.
Can you get by that truck? I can pull that.
All right. Do you need your purse?
I'll pull right down that block. There's all the kids that
Why all of a sudden?
Because you can't have it in your hand when we perform the test. So we're going to walk to the other side and perform the test.
Okay.
All right? I'm sorry, what?
You can do this quickly?
Yes, we can do it quickly. I've been trying to do this quickly. All right?
I'm complying as
Okay. All right. So we're going to perform 2 tests.
Hey, sir. Chris Turnbull.
All right, brother. How's it going?
Good.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. Now your brother's here, okay? All right. So we're going to perform 2 tests. The first test is the walk and turn. All right.
Okay, so
All right.
you have to.
I'm going to explain it. All right. So the starting position, I need you to get into. I want to get you on level ground because we're on a hill. So come with me. We're going to perform it on the sidewalk, okay?
Not have people watching? Like, can we
Okay,
not?
well, do you want to perform it on a hill or do you want to perform it where there's a line?
Or we could actually eject people that.
I can only do so many things, all right? I'm trying to make this the most private, but we're in public, all right? There's only so much I can do.
So,
All right, so we're gonna use the sidewalk because it's mostly flat, all right? All right, use the sidewalk or we can use a line. Which would you prefer?
it's fine.
What?
Sidewalk.
All right,
Have a unit check.
all right.
Pickup screening.
So I'm gonna explain this to you, all right?
Yep.
The starting position, I need you to stand with your hands by your side, feet together, and I need you to maintain this position until I tell you to begin. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. When I tell you to begin, so this is how to know. I'm going to tell you the instructions. I'm going to demonstrate, and then I'm going to make sure you understand, and then I'm going to have you perform. Okay?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So when I tell you to begin, you're going to take 9 heel. Actually, with the starting position, imagine there's a line. All right. Imagine there's a line on the ground. Your left foot is going to be on the line. Your right foot is going to be in front of it.
And you just have to.
Your left foot's on the line. Your right foot's going to be in front of it with your right heel touching your left toe. All right? All right. Can you get in that position? Now I need you to maintain this position.
Yep.
Okay. We're not starting. We're not starting. We're not starting. All right? All right. So can you get back into that position, please? So left foot is on the imaginary line. All right. Right foot is going to be touching. Ma'am, can you listen to me? So your left foot's on the line, the imaginary line. Your right foot is going to be touching your left toe. All right. Can you get in that position for me?
245, yeah.
So left foot's on the right line. Your right foot, the right heel is touching the left toe. Okay. So are you not able to do that for me?
I am.
Good,
Can you try one more time?
Yes, please.
We're on the
All right.
29.
So left heel or left foot is on the line. Your right heel is touching your left toe. I need you to hold that position while I explain the instructions.
The rest
Okay.
of it.
Yeah. That's the starting position. All right. Starting position is your left foot on the line. Your right heel touching your left toe. Hands by your side. Can you get in that position? Opposite. Left foot's on the line, right heel touching left toe. All right, hold that position for me, please, all right? Best you can. Okay. So there should be no reason you shouldn't be able to hold that position, all right?
No.
All right, so this is the position, okay?
Yep.
This is what I need you to get. And If you can't hold the position, just...
Please, please.
Ma'am, do you see where this is an issue?
No.
Okay.
Please.
So you can't hold this position. All right, I'll explain the rest of the instructions since you can't hold the starting position.
Please, please.
Ma'am, I'm offering you the opportunity to hold the position,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not holding the position, all right? So since you can't hold the position, I'm going to continue with instructions. When I tell you to begin, I need you to take 9 heel-to-toe steps
Take the down.
in that direction.
Heel
Okay,
toe.
ma'am. What did I say? I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna demonstrate, and then you're gonna acknowledge that you understand, and then you're gonna perform. All right.
I get it.
All right. So you're gonna take 9 heel-to-toe steps towards the light pole, and then you're gonna take 9 heel-to-toe steps back towards me. As you take the 9 once you get to your 9th step, you're gonna turn around, keeping your lead foot planted, and take a series of small steps. So I'm going to demonstrate for you real quick. I'm only going to demonstrate a couple. So you're going to take your starting position, so 9 heel-to-toe steps. Once you get to 9, I'm only demonstrating a couple. You're going to keep this planted, and you're going to take a series of small steps. Your lead foot, you're going to keep it planted, take a series of small steps, and take 9 heel-to-toe steps back towards me, all right? While you're completing this test, I need you to keep your hands by your side, focus on your feet, count your steps out loud, 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9, and do not stop until you completed the test. Do you understand the instructions as I've explained them to you?
Again, as you've instructed, so now I have to talk. 1,
Right. Do you understand the instructions as I explained them to you? I need you to acknowledge. Give me a verbal. Do you understand the instructions as I've explained them to you? Yes or no?
I do.
Okay.
So again, it's on video camera.
Yes.
Yep.
So you do understand.
Yep.
All right. Remember the starting position. You didn't
sorry.
hear. You're not paying attention to what I said. I said, as you complete the steps, it's your hands by your side. It's the 9 heel-to-toe steps. You count each one out loud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No?
Units on the road and sent you a picture of...
You said you understood the instructions.
If you haven't noticed.
Continue the test until you complete it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. All right, the next test is called the one-legged stand. That was a walking term. We're going to do the one-legged stand. This is a little easier starting position. So as we start this, I need you to keep your hands by your side and your feet together while I explain the instructions. Do you understand? This is the same. We're going to go through the same method. It's going to be I explain, I demonstrate, make sure you understand.
Again, I work for the DOT.
Okay. Well, you're not doing as I asked. So hands by your side.
Oh, I'm
hands
sorry
by your
for
side.
In that moment.
I need you to get into the starting position.
The moment it comes
Start. I need you to. So the starting position.
So humanity is left.
Okay. Hands by your side, feet together. Okay. This is the starting. I need you to stay in that starting position while I explain the instructions.
Okay. Sorry.
All right. So the instructions are: I'm going to give you a leg of your choosing. Left leg, right leg, whichever that you choose. All right. Doesn't matter to me. When I tell you to begin, you're going to raise that foot approximately 6 inches off the ground. You're going to keep it parallel with the ground, and you're going to begin to count 1001, 1002, 1003 until I tell you to stop.
1000.
All right, I'm still explaining. While you perform this test, focus on your foot, keep your hands by your side, keep your foot parallel to the ground. If you drop your foot, raise it back up and continue where you left off.
So if temperature doesn't actually interfere.
Ma'am, this is the last test.
I'm just on the record.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I'm fucking freezing.
Okay.
So
It's on the record. All right.
On record.
On the record. Okay. So, do I need to explain the instructions again since you interrupted? Would you like me to explain the instructions again?
Yes, I would love you.
Okay.
to.
Starting position is your hands by your side, feet together. A leg of your choosing. You're going to raise it approximately 6 inches off the ground, keeping it parallel to the ground. While it's lifted, you're going to count aloud 1001, 1002, 1003 until I tell you to stop. While you're performing the test, you're going to keep your hands by your side, your legs straight, your foot parallel to the ground, and if your foot drops to the ground, lift it back up and continue where you left off, okay? Do you understand the instructions as I've explained them to you? You do?
Yeah.
Okay. You may begin. Which leg are you going to choose?
I'm gonna choose standing on my right leg.
Okay.
I'm shivering. Shivering. For the record, I am shivering and cold.
Okay, ma'am. You may begin the test.
Ready? 1.
No, ma'am. You're going to raise it like this. Sorry. You're going to raise it like this, approximately 6 inches off the ground. While counting out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004.
Can you hear it?
Okay. That's fine.
That was actually very funny.
So you're going to...
1.
So are you ready to begin?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No. My girlfriend.
Did you not understand? We're still doing this test.
I do understand that, and I appreciate that.
Are you done with the test?
I'm not done with the test, and I never said that. I just want to make sure my girls are okay.
They're okay. They're with your brother. So are we going to continue this test? Are you done with the test?
I'm not done with the test. I apologize.
Do I need to explain it again? Do I need to explain?
Can you not get mad at me?
I'm not getting mad at you, ma'am. Do I need to explain it again? I'm asking you.
Again, on camera. I'm just very sorry. This sucks. My whole life sucks right now, and I'm very sorry about this. And
so,
from your perspective, I will completely.
All right. I'm going to give you one more opportunity to complete this test. All right.
Sure.
So I'll explain it again. It's the one-legged stand.
I don't.
Hands by your side, feet together. When you begin in the test, you're going to raise your foot approximately 6 inches off the ground, and you're going to count out loud 1001, 1002 until I tell you to stop. If your foot drops down during the test, just raise it back up and continue where you left off. Keep your hands by your side, keep your focus on your foot, and keep your legs straight, foot parallel to the ground while you perform the test. Do you understand the instructions as I've explained them to you? All right, whenever you're ready, you may begin.
After Megan was evaluated by first responders, she was asked to exit the vehicle and perform field sobriety exercises. She initially hesitated to exit the vehicle, but eventually agreed to attempt the field sobriety exercises. Officer Collada started with the walk and turn test. During the walk and turn test, Megan did not touch heel to toe on each step, failed to count aloud, and turned improperly. The last exercise was the one-leg stand test. During the one-leg stand test, Megan was unable to raise her foot for more than a few seconds without losing her balance.
I'm just walking away from you to get the camera. Are you ready to begin? Alright, okay. We're done with the test. You can't even stand up.
What are you saying?
Can you turn around and put your hands behind your back? Like your prayer hand?
You didn't give me the opportunity on camera.
I did.
No, you're not arresting. Please don't arrest. No.
Put your hand behind your back. Do you want to make a scene? Or not? You're being placed under arrest for suspicion of driving while while intoxicated. If you tighten up, it's gonna make the cuff tighter.
But I'm working with you.
But you're tensing up. You want to make the cuff tighter?
Is that what you want? Like,
I don't want that. 221, you and one under. 227 here. You will come search real quick.
search me? What things?
You can't even, ma'am, you can't even stand up. I can't even get you to stand up. All right, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go to my car.
Also, that's my property.
Okay.
Please.
And I will maintain your property until you're released.
What's that mean?
And this has nothing to do about being mean or nice. See, you can't even stand up.
No, you can't. My hands are tying my head.
Right, and I'm
no
gently
balance.
walking you to the car.
Are you serious? You're literally going to say you're gonna say that? I have no balance.
Why you have no balance? 'Cause
Yeah.
You're under the influence of alcohol and or drugs.
And drugs. You're right. Because I'm in my
I don't know
position.
you, ma'am. I don't you know. I'm just doing my job. All right.
The funniest thing is I have to say, yep, up, do it. Do it. Yep.
All right.
Do it.
All right.
I need my phone now.
You what?
Can I please have my phone?
No, ma'am. You can't have property in the back of the car. Once we get to the station, if you need to get a number out of it, but we have to process you once we get to the station. All right?
Based on her motor vehicle crash, the open wine bottles inside the vehicle, and her inability to complete the field sobriety exercises, Officer Collada placed Megan under arrest for driving under the influence. Megan's 3 children were released to her brother, and he followed the ambulance rig as they were taken to the hospital. Her vehicle was impounded for a 12-hour hold according to John's Law. Officer Collada transported Megan to the Ewing Township Police Department for further processing. The standard statement for motor vehicle operators was read to Megan at the station, and she agreed to submit breath samples. Officer Lookner administered the Alcotest machine. Megan's Alcotest results indicated a BAC level of 0.371%, which was almost 5 times the legal limit of 0.08%. After she was cleared for incarceration, Megan was later lodged at the Mercer County Correctional Center. Officer Collada issued Megan the following citations: operating under the influence, reckless driving, careless driving, driving an unregistered motor vehicle, failure to possess driver insurance card. She was also criminally charged by Officer Collada with 3 counts of endangering the welfare of a child. Court records indicate that Megan had previously been arrested for DWI in Metuchen, New Jersey on March 8, 2024.